All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning, I'm Gudmala Kapoor. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi gives clarion call to eradicate single-use plastic from the country by 2022. Declares India open defecation-free. Centre plans to spend 3 lakh crore rupees on ambitious Jal Jivan Mission aimed at water conservation. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar says abrogation of Article 370 was a long-awaited step. Congress announces 84 candidates for Haryana Assembly Elections. BJP releases 12 candidates for Haryana and 14 for Maharashtra, and the NCP announces 77 names. In Bihar, flood situation worsens as several rivers flow above danger level. And in sports, World Women's Boxing Championship begins in Russia today. C Mary Kom to lead India's campaign. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has called upon people to eradicate single-use plastic from the country by 2022. Mr. Modi said that plastic is a major threat to the environment.
साल 2022 तक देश को सिंगल यूज प्लास्टिक से मुक्त करने का लक्ष्य हमें हासिल करना है। बीते 3 हफ्ते में स्वच्छता ही सेवा के माध्यम से पूरे देश ने इस अभियान को बहुत गति दी है। मुझे बताया गया है कि करीब 20,000 टन प्लास्टिक का कचरा इस दौरान इकट्ठा किया गया है। इस दौरान ये भी देखने को मिल रहा है कि प्लास्टिक के कैरी बैग का उपयोग बहुत तेजी से घट रहा है।
The Prime Minister was speaking at a Swachh Bharat Divas program in Ahmedabad on the 150th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi yesterday evening. Mr. Modi declared that India is now open defecation-free ODF. The Prime Minister made the declaration by unveiling the map of India as ODF.
बापू की धरती से, उनकी प्रेरणा स्थली, संकल्प स्थली से पूरे विश्व को बधाई देता हूं। ग्रामीण भारत ने, वहां के लोगों ने खुद को खुले में शौच से मुक्त घोषित किया है। स्वेच्छा से, स्वप्रेरणा से और जन भागीदारी से चल रहे स्वच्छ भारत अभियान की ये शक्ति भी है और सफलता का स्रोत भी है।
Mr. Modi said the centre also plans to spend 3 lakh crore rupees on the ambitious Jal Jivan Mission aimed at water conservation. He appealed to people to join hands to recharge water sources and recycle water at the local level.
अपने घर में, अपने गांव में, अपनी कॉलोनी में वाटर रिचार्ज के लिए, वाटर रिसाइकलिंग के लिए हम जो भी प्रयास कर सकते हैं वो करने चाहिए। सरकार ने जल जीवन मिशन पर 3.5 लाख करोड़ रुपए खर्च करने का फैसला किया है, लेकिन देशवासियों की सक्रिय भागीदारी के बिना इस विराट कार्य को पूरा करना मुश्किल है।
The Prime Minister said the country's stature is on the rise on the world stage, which was seen during the Howdy Modi event in Houston. Earlier, Modi paid tributes to Mahatma Gandhi at the Sabarmati Ashram on his 150th birth anniversary. The PM also released a commemorative 150 rupee coin to mark the occasion. Prime Minister Narendra Modi also performed Aarti of Goddess Amba and witnessed people performing Garbha at the GMDC ground in Ahmedabad on the occasion of Navaratri. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has written an op-ed in the New York Times on the 150th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi. In his op-ed, Mr. Modi talked about how his government is trying to fulfill Bapu's dreams and why India and the world need Mahatma Gandhi. The op-ed talks about the ideals epitomized by Mahatma Gandhi and how he is the best teacher to guide us. The op-ed begins with a reference to Martin Luther King Jr., the American civil rights movement leader. Prime Minister Modi noted King's remark on a trip to India as a pilgrimage. Mr. Modi wrote, Dr. King too was inspired by Gandhi. The op-ed ends with a call to the world to work shoulder to shoulder to end hate, violence and suffering. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar has said that abrogation of Article 370 was a long-awaited step and the right thing to do. Addressing a function organized by the Heritage Foundation, an American think tank in Washington last night, He said the Indian security forces have exercised the highest degree of restraint in Jammu and Kashmir after August the 5th. Dr. Jaishankar said it is expected from Pakistan to pull out all stops to challenge the decision as it has invested much in fueling terrorism in Kashmir. Dr. Jaishankar said he expects Pakistan to continue what it has been doing for the past several decades. He added that Pakistan-occupied Kashmir is under illegal occupation. President Ramnath Kovind will confer the Worsens Samman 2019 to eminent senior citizens and institutions in recognition of services towards the elderly in New Delhi. The Worsens Samman is instituted by the Social Justice and Empowerment Ministry. The scheme of awards was gradually upgraded to the status of national awards for institutions involved in rendering distinguished service for the cause of elderly people. These awards are being presented as part of celebration of the International Day of Older Persons on the 1st of October. Home Minister Amit Shah will flag off the Delhi-Katra Vande Bharat Express today. The flagging off function will be held at the New Delhi railway station. The high-speed train will bring down travel time between Delhi and Katra, the last station on the way to Vaishno Devi Temple, to 8 hours from the current 12 hours. First commercial run of the train will be on the 5th of this month, and booking of tickets is now open on the IRCTC website. The train will run on all days of the week except Tuesday. For quick news updates, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts and the News on AIR app. Several parties have released a list of candidates for the upcoming Assembly Elections in Maharashtra and Haryana. The BJP has released its second list of 14 candidates for Maharashtra Assembly Elections. Earlier, the party had released 125 candidates' names. The Nationalist Congress Party has also announced a list of 77 candidates for the Maharashtra polls. NCP leader and former Deputy Chief Minister Ajit Pawar is pitted against Gopi Chand Padlakar of the BJP in the Baramati Assembly constituency. Jayant Patil and Chhagan Bhujbal also feature in the list. The BJP has also released a second list of 12 candidates for Haryana. Somali Phogal has been given the ticket for Adampur, while Sudhir Singla will contest from Gurgaon. The Congress has announced 84 candidates for the Haryana Assembly elections. Former Chief Minister Bhupendra Singh Hooda will contest from the Gadi Sampla Kiloi seat, while the party's chief spokesperson Randeep Singh Surjewal will contest from Kaithal. In Uttar Pradesh, the state legislature has been deliberating on sustainable development goals for the state on Mahatma Gandhi's 150th birth anniversary since 11 a.m. yesterday without any break. Both houses will discuss the issue till 11 p.m. tonight in a first-of-its-kind 36-hour-long session. More from our correspondent.
Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath in his speech said that a work plan will be prepared and implemented based on the outcome of the discussion on the 16 out of 17 sustainable goals enlisted by the United Nations. He said that the discussion will help us evolve a policy that would benefit the last man in the line according to Gandhiji's dream. Women members are also participating in the discussion enthusiastically. Some of them got the chance first time to express their views in-house and spoke at length about poverty, climate change, ban of plastic, education and progress of rural India in their speech. Sushil Chandra Tiwari, AIR News, Lucknow.
In Bihar, the flood situation has worsened after rising of water levels of the Punpun, Ganga, Son, Bagmati and Kosi rivers. Fresh areas have been inundated by the surging waters of these rivers as they breach the danger mark. The Met Department has also warned of heavy rain in several districts, especially in Patna, Vaishali, Begusarai, Khagadia during the next 2 days. The Patna administration has ordered closure of all educational institutions for the next 2 days. A report.
Over 22 lakh people are reeling under the impact of flood in 15 districts including Katihar, Lakhisarai, Buxar and Bhagalpur. Over 1,000 boats and 23 NDRF teams have been pressed into service in different parts of the state for relief work. 45 relief camps have also been set up and 324 community kitchens are providing food to the affected people. Over 3 lakh people have been affected in Patna. About 70,000 people have been rescued so far. With KK Lal's report from Patna, Devendra Tripathi, AIR News.
The Assam government has said it will make the state's groundwater free from arsenic and fluoride in the next 2 years. Participating in an AIR talk show in Guwahati last night, Public Health Engineering Minister Rohan Daimari said that groundwater in 23 districts is affected by arsenic, while fluoride is found in 12 districts. The minister said that steps are being taken to make the affected areas free from arsenic and fluoride. The minister also said that safe drinking water to all rural households will be given under the Jal Jivan Mission. The nationwide Pariyatan Parv 2019 kicked off yesterday evening to promote tourism in the country. The aim of the Parv is to propagate the message of tourism for all and Dekho Apna Desh to encourage people to visit domestic tourist destinations. This year's event is dedicated to the 150th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi. Speaking on the occasion, Information and Broadcasting Minister Prakash Javadekar said the government is developing 17 tourist sites into world-class destinations to attract more tourists. An interactive digital exhibition on Swachh Bharat, Shashakt Bharat, Bapu ke Sapno ka Bharat was also inaugurated on the occasion by the Bureau of Outreach Communication. The World Women's Boxing Championship will begin in Ulan-Ude in Russia today. Best female boxers in the world will compete in the 11th edition of the prestigious boxing title. India will play a 10-member squad comprising both experienced and young boxers. Six-time champion C Mary Kom will start as a strong contender in the 51-kilogram category. The spotlight will also be on former champion L. Sarita Devi in the 60-kilogram category. In cricket, India will resume at the overnight score of 202 for no loss in their first innings against South Africa on day 2 of the first test. Rain had stopped play on the first day yesterday in Visakhapatnam. Rohit Sharma struck an unbeaten 115 yesterday. It was his 4th test century. Rohit was supported by Mayank Agarwal at the other end, who remained unbeaten on 84. The Fit India movement stresses on increasing physical activity. In an exclusive interview given to All India Radio News, Secretary Sports Radhesham Juliana said the movement needs no resources and only needs commitment.
Fitness is fun. For walking you don't need resources. For cycling you don't need resources. For doing yogasana you don't need resources. You just need commitment to yourself, that you are spending time to your body. If the body leaves, you are dead. So long as the body is there, so long as life is there, live healthy, live fit.
Mr. Julania added that the movement will act as a catalyst in improving the quality of sports in the country. Tune in to the FM Gold channel of AIR at 9:30 tonight to listen to this program. In Madhya Pradesh, the panel, supported by Congress leader Jyotir Aditya Scindia's faction, swept the election to the Madhya Pradesh Cricket Association, the MPCA, in Indore yesterday. Panel member Abhilash Khandelkar was elected president unopposed. And now for an overview of today's newspapers, it's over to Abhishek Kumar.
Thank you, Gunmala. Prime Minister Narendra Modi led the nation yesterday in paying tributes to the Mahatma Gandhi. Hindustan Times reports that in an op-ed in the New York Times, Mr. Modi quoted Albert Einstein as saying, "Generations to come will scarce believe that such a one as this, ever in flesh and blood, walked upon this earth." The Pioneer reports win for India. UK rejects Pak claim over Nizam's £35 million. New Doklam Road set to alter military dynamics, headlines Hindustan Times. The Times of India reports 9 places raided in Delhi after intelligence inputs on ultras sneaking in. A headline in the Indian Express says eyes on block polls, curbs eased on movement of Jammu leaders. And finally, the Indian Express writes that in its 15-point directive, the central government has stated that there will now be a 50,000 rupees fine for idle immersion in the Ganga and its tributaries. And with that, it's back to you, Gunmala.
Thank you, Abhishek. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi gives clarion call to eradicate single-use plastic from the country by 2022. Declares India open defecation-free. Centre plans to spend 3 lakh crore rupees on ambitious Jal Jivan Mission aimed at water conservation. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar says abrogation of Article 370 was a long-awaited step. Congress announces 84 candidates for Haryana Assembly Elections. BJP releases 12 candidates for Haryana and 14 for Maharashtra. And NCP announces 77 names. In Bihar, flood situation worsens as several rivers flow above danger level. And in sports, World Women's Boxing Championship begins in Russia today. C Mary Kom to lead India's campaign. And with that we end the morning news.